Can everybody see me? Technical difficulty again. StreamYard. Just say, hey, you can see me. Can you hear me? Everything else? Freaking Firefox. It never works right. Okay. So now I'm on Google Chrome, which I never really use. But you know what? I'm thinking about just deleting Firefox. I don't know. I'm tired of it. So I went on a full-blown conversation without realizing that I wasn't on the screen. So, that's how our lives start. Cool Gamer, how are you today? I'm glad you can see me. Uh, no, I just want to do like a pop-up live to see how's anybody's doing. Um, I can invite whoever wants to come up. Um, can come up. Let's see. What else? What else did I not do? Hey, I'm still connected to my ProBuds. Hold on. Oh, I'm such a noob. I swear to God. Okay. Uh, hi, Jay. It's every day is like a first live for me. It's always something. uh, you know how that goes. And my computer froze again. I guess it's not in the cards. You can still hear me? Yeah, I don't know. My computer is acting up. Okay, I'm back again. Can everybody hear me? Oh God, I act like I'm such a noob. Jennifer is so much better than me. She has her head on straight. I'm just all over the place. So let's go through the chats. Let's see. um, let's see. Hello, JJ, if I'm saying that right. Um, so uh, Jennifer and Chloe are in the bedroom watching me, and Chloe's probably on her tablet. Oh, she's having a meltdown about Mickey Mouse. Of course. Yeah, it's like I don't know how many lives I've been on, and it's just like I'm still a noob every time. Hello, Shanster Travels. Is your Wi-Fi back up? Is it better now? Bring her to see Mickey Mouse. You know what? I think we're gonna pause going to Disney for a while. I'm not sure when we're gonna go back. I'd like to go to Epcot again because I loved Epcot and I loved Hollywood Studios. I would definitely go back. It's probably not like it's probably in the distant future, but in the next couple of years, probably not. Let's see. Jennifer's laughing at me. No help, Jen. None. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. It's always something, Jen. It's like either the web browser doesn't work, the computer freezes, but we're here. We're here, which is good. Couldn't go live. You couldn't go live earlier. No, that's okay. There's always other times. Bama, hey, how's it going? M&T Living and Cooking. How are you doing today? Camp Maintenance Guy. How are you? Yeah, it's I always thought of it like a Zoom call, but there are times I'm just like, I don't know, something happens. Like either the computer updates or like what Destination Fun said, and the computer reboots 1 minute before you're live. I think it's the thrill. I think it's the thrill of the chase. Brooklyn in the house. Eddie, how are you doing today? I'm good. Matthew's good. I will definitely drop the link. Anybody can show up if they would like. If they don't, that's fine. I'll talk. Here's the link. I'm good. We had some technical difficulties, but we're here. Let's see. Do I have any? I have mods here. Don't I? Probably. Right? Well, if I have any mods here, if you want to drop links for everybody, so that we can connect and visit other people's channels, that'd be really cool. I have 9 people over here. Nine people are watching. That's awesome. And I didn't even like schedule it. That's pretty cool. So, does anybody have any cruises coming up, or is anybody interested in cruising that hasn't cruised before? If you have questions about it, let me know. We have ours coming up in 80 days, I think. Oop, oop. Those are the best ones sometimes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Or not even just cruises. Is there any vacations coming up? Venturing out. You have one in the spring. That's cool. What cruise line are you taking? Yeah. You're gonna live stream before you take off. Yeah, you should try that. Try to do like a sail away. That'd be so cool. We tried doing that. There's a lot of internet issues. Um, but if you're doing it like that first day, like before the sail away, you can get a pretty good live stream going. Royal Caribbean, that's in the cards for us. That's going to be a bucket list that we haven't tried. We have not tried Royal Caribbean yet. We want to. I'm going to say, I think 2025 or 2026 is when we try Royal Caribbean. But I have to ask the boss first before we make those decisions. Uh, let's see, Mama, you have the Mardi Gras in 3 days. Uh, that's a beautiful ship. I want to go on that eventually. So many cruises, so little time. Let's see, JJ, you're thinking about going on a cruise? Well, if you have any questions, you're in the right place. There's so many knowledgeable people here that can help you out. Not just myself, but anybody. Oh, I have somebody backstage. Uh, we're gonna bring. I don't have any soundboards, so you're just gonna have to like make it up in your head. Hi.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I haven't seen you in a while.
You know, I'm in Florida now, but I had I had a problem earlier. I was supposed to go live with Destination Fun trying to get on there, and I just kept freezing up. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what the heck's going on, but anyways,
Oh,
so
is there like a storm coming, or is it just weak
oh
signal?
well, I don't know. I'm at my mom's place, and they have spotty internet anyway, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But nobody's probably on internet now. You know, all these old folks are sleeping, so here I am.
That's awesome.
So, hey, listen, I just want to tell everybody out there to so everybody's heard about the MSU shootings in my state today and or yesterday, last night. Just want everybody to say a quick prayer for the families because like we're all heartbroken, you know. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't. I don't watch the news, but my thoughts and prayers go out to that, and I hope everybody's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's I guess three died, and then they have five that are still in critical right now. But it was at Michigan State University last night. So, um, but you know, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, so everybody, keep everybody in your thoughts and um, pray on it, and just think about everybody, your loved ones, and everybody, and um, yeah,
I
uh,
know it's hard, you know.
it's
Yeah, I
it's
flew
tough.
in today, and I was like, I hated to leave, but you know, I already had everything situated. So I just know a lot of kids that go to MSU, and it kind of
Mhm.
bugs me. Plus, I retired from the school system, so it's kind of, you know, kind of home. So, well, you seem to be doing good on your life tonight.
Yeah, only a couple hiccups. It's not an actual live if something doesn't happen. Uh, I first started out the live. I wasn't even on the screen. I
Oh,
forgot to put it. I forgot to. You know how you click on your add to stream? Yeah, no, I didn't even. I was just talking the whole time. Oh, she left. Oh no. Let's see. Royal Caribbean, M&T, living and cooking Royal Caribbean. Yes, sail away. Hope it will be. Hope it will be good. We did for the first time last year try Royal Caribbean. That's definitely in our thoughts. It's in the cards. It's not there yet. We have so many booked at the moment, but we'll get to it. I know we will. JJ going to Helen, Georgia, 22 days till I leave, to take my time getting there. Okay. I've only been to the airport there, so I don't know it too well. Yeah, I always run everything by Jen before I shouldn't say before we make decisions. So I'm more of like a go where the wind takes me type person. So she's like, hey, I booked a cruise. I'm like, all right. So she doesn't really ask. She just like, hey, for your information, make plans to be on a cruise this day. Bama, we tried RCL. We didn't care for them. The problem we had was that they didn't have enough room for the young kids in their camps. You had to be there 45 minutes early to get the kids in. So, what is there? Do they close like Carnival does? Like, do they close during lunch and dinner, and then open back up, or is it like an all-day thing? I never looked into it, so I'm not really sure. But Carnival doesn't. You didn't really have a problem. We didn't have a problem with that. We just dropped them off, or dropped Chloe off, and we picked her up at the certain times that we were supposed to pick her up. But this Vista trip, we only took her like the last 2 days. Really, we didn't even the Dream. We took her like any chance we could, but this trip it was like family. We wanted to just be close and spend time together. Yes, I've always had fear of being in open water. Then I figured out after seeing everything after this weekend, it looks like something I would really like to do. Yeah, I always suggest to new cruisers, you want to do like I would suggest doing like a 4 or 5 day, um, just so you can get a feel for how it is, how cruising is, because no one, if it's something that you don't like and you're stuck there for 7 or 8 days, that's gonna be a long trip, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I mean, let's see. Prayers to everyone. So sad. That's so sad. We are definitely praying for the families and the communities. You're doing great, Andrew. Thank you. Thank you for the moral support. I don't know what happened. I say that a bunch. My biggest question would be how much to budget for the extras. I didn't realize about the different packages. I really hope there is a questionnaire that you can fill out to find the perfect fit. So, it all depends on what cruise line you're going on. If you go on Norwegian, a lot of the times they have like if you're a drinker, they have the alcohol package usually, with the with the deal, among other things. It depends on what you're looking for. Carnival, the package, depending on how many days you're going, it ends up being like I think $50 to $56 a day for alcohol. Honestly, I don't get it. We don't get it because I don't feel like I drink enough to justify paying that much. But to each his own. If you feel like you can afford that much and have 15 drinks a day, that's on you. That's up to you. If some people will do the math and think, hey, I drink way more than X amount, and it equals out to getting the package. It's up to you. Also, they have like Carnival. They do. You can either add the gratuities, or you can do that. You can do that later on. And then they have insurance. If you can add insurance to Carnival, or if you have outside insurance, you don't have to get that. It all depends on what you're looking for. You can also add, like, if you want to do like a steakhouse dinner, something like that. Those usually range. I know Carnival is like 45. I think 45 or $50 a person, something like that. It just depends. It depends on. I mean, if you're trying to like save money on it, like you don't have to like buy all that stuff. But if you want to have that elegant, that steak dinner, or go get sushi, it it depends. I feel like if you're going to those specialty dinners, I feel like it's about what it would cost to go out to eat. Um, Give or take, it might be a little bit extra. Let's see. Man, good thing I have a drink. I talked a lot. Hello. I just want to say, Sean, thank you for letting me be part of your what is it, organization? Not really, but I like being part of that. I love what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Look at the screen.
What?
You're looking at chat. Look at the screen.
What? I was on mute, Jen. What were you gonna say?
I just want to say hi, everybody. I was just going to tell you, look at the screen. And then also the biggest question of how much the budget, we spend about $1,000. That normally includes some of our little extras, like if we order a couple extra drinks because we don't know the drink package, a little bit of gambling, and just those little extras.
Little bit of gambling.
A little bit of gambling, ice cream, stuff like that.
The ice cream was good. I like the ice cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Chloe a bath, but I want to say drop your link so that way Warmstrong or Destiny or anybody can join you.
Yeah, I'll drop the link again. Sorry, I'm very slow reading the chat, so bear with me on that. Let's see. Call Me V is here. Hi, hello. Cruising Koozies is here. Hello. All right. Let's see. MNT Living Cooking. Yes, try the smaller days first. My third cruise will be 8 days and I'm ready. So, I love the 7 days and up cruises. I guess I'm spoiled now. If I had the opportunity, I would go to the lesser days too. Like Margaritaville, they have like 3-day cruises. I would do that. Let's see. We love Carnival. 3 out of 4 of us are platinum. Carnival caters to the kids. That's what I've heard. They cater a little bit more towards the kids. They proclaim it as being the fun ship. So, You know, it is fun for all ages, but um, every time I've gone into the what is it, Camp Ocean, the rooms are big, they're huge, and they're you know, different ages go to different areas of the room, and they're usually the vista was blocked off. It had different areas for each age. Oh, we got Bill. Ding dong. Bill.
Hey Andrew, how's it going?
Hey, are you here to save me?
I'm not here to save you. I'm enjoying the show.
I need help.
You do not. You are doing fine. But doesn't that throat get dry though after a while? After all that talking, doesn't the throat get dry? Your lips start getting drying out.
I felt like I was talking for like half hour. I swear to God.
Yes.
I have 13 people in here. Hi. Oh, 14.
You're booming.
Ooh. And I did not even schedule it. It was just a pop-up live.
Pop up. See,
I'm
middle of the night.
You know, I'm just following along with the heavy hitters, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people on the night.
Yeah, people are saying pop-up lives. So I was like, I'll do a pop-up live like everybody else.
Well, that is good. It's good to see you guys on here. I was looking for that other show and didn't see it. I'm like, wait. Look at that background picture. That's Embarkation Nation.
Yep, and you know, it's not alive without me messing up somewhere in the beginning. For the first 5 minutes, I forgot to add myself to the screen, so I was talking to myself. So
and that happens. I mean, that again, every time I do it, it's always something special that goes on. It's like, oh boy, how did that happen? How did this happen? So yeah, it's always something. I'm learning. I mean, I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but you're like a pro.
No, I wish. Hey James.
Paul is here at PSV Odyssey. Did you watch them play guitar?
No.
On their live?
No, I didn't see that.
Wow, man, they love music.
When you say who? I know Eddie plays the guitar.
It was PSV Odyssey, right? And I thought it was. Oh, there was a couple other people there. I can't remember, but it was for the Helping Hands.
No, I didn't see that. I kept popping in and out of different chats. I didn't watch a lot of them, so I have to go back and try to catch those.
Oh, you know what I did? Oh, here it is. I lost track of where I was at on the chat.
Yeah.
Andrew, look at the screen. What am I looking at?
I think what she's saying is when you're live, like you're looking at the screen, we're not looking into the camera. If you look up just a little bit, you're looking to the camera.
Oh,
there you go. But see, you can't read.
I know.
You know, if you're just talking, you look into the camera. But again, if you're trying to read the chat and read what's going on, you're looking down. You don't have glasses. My glasses kind of sort of hide it a little bit. But I think that's probably what she's talking about. But you can't read and look into the camera.
Yeah, if I'm going like this, I look like I'm flirting with the chat.
Yeah. It does.
Someone might get the wrong idea. You said Carnival is about $70 a day per person.
Yeah, it's let's say it's about $56-$60, but then you have to pay the 18% gratuities on top of that.
Yeah.
So if it's $60 plus the 18%, so it's close to $70.
Oh, the package, the alcohol package.
When you buy the package, they make you prepay the gratuities of 18%.
Yeah, so I'm not really the one to like.
I don't.
I should know that, but like, I don't personally get it. I don't try to like when I do the vacation planning and stuff. I don't add that just because
if you drink, let's say drinks are $10 to $15. I mean, if you drink, five drinks at $15, that would cover it. 6, 7 drinks at 10 something. So that would cover it. I don't think I would drink that much on a regular basis. I might do it one day, but I won't do it. I won't do it every day.
Yeah. But I'm the same. Like, I can't justify paying that much. If it's included, I mean, I'm gonna get my fill in, of course. But
yeah,
like if I have to, like if they say all inclusive, I'm all in. Like I'm gonna have a good time. But I don't know.
Luckily, like for me, like with Carnival, I get offers from the casinos, and it's like you drink free in the casino. You and a companion can drink free in a casino. So I usually, if I get a drink, I go to the casino, get a drink or two, and then go to a show. So I normally don't drink that much on the cruise ship.
Yeah, that's pretty much us. Like the majority of the time, we usually get, because Jen is such a heavy gambler. Even I get, I'll get that deal, but the majority of the time, I'll book Jennifer, and she has that, and then we'll get a couple of mocha chocolate getaways, and then that's pretty much it. Hello, everybody in the chat. Let's see, 1K with or without TA discounts. So I don't really utilize the TA discounts as I should. I know a lot of there's a couple cruise lines you can do, and you can get like they'll give you a really good deal. I think there was one you could get a free cruise.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that though. I think it was Royal Caribbean, but I might be wrong. So don't quote me on that. I won't mute anyone. Oh yeah, from last time when you
that cruising koozies.
Yeah, again, I love what you're doing, and we were more than happy to do it. We would do it again too. We were talking about the Helping Hands for Cruising, Bill, and we took part in that, and it was fun. It was a learning experience too. So next time will be better.
Sweet. It is a great cause.
It is, and because I know what it's like, a first time cruiser, not knowing what to expect in that aspect. So it's kind of like you don't know what you're walking into, and it's kind of like, man, that cruise ship is big. Like it can get overwhelming. But I'm so happy that there's like an organization for that. It's a really nice organization. So how you doing today, Bill? You good?
I am doing good. I have no complaints. None at all. I decided not to do like any lives. I've been on a live rampage here lately, but I decided not to do any today. Well, I'll take that back. I think I did. Did I do one this morning? A short one? Maybe a short one.
Well, you're knocking them out with the lives.
Oh my goodness! But I'm out of content. I don't know if I was talking to you or somebody earlier. That I'm finally out of like cruise content. So now I have to come up with ways to make videos. As a matter of fact, I did go because I was asking like, what should I do? I got to make videos. What should I make videos about? And I'm not used to making videos like a vlog, like 10 things you should know about cruising or whatever. I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to just piecing together film clips and working with those. To me, that's easier than coming up with 10 ideas, because now I feel like I have to have visuals and sound effects and sound. So it seems like a lot of work. And I'll probably start on it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it's tough. Like when you don't go, like you kind of, your cruises are spread out, and you want to like schedule, you want to try to do at least drop one every week, but it's tough because we were in that same boat. Like we were already done. We didn't have any content. At some point we were just doing like throwback Thursdays and we were just putting them in shorts. And it's just like
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do without, reusing the same things over and over again.
Well, I would use like I would take clips from my videos and make shorts out of them, which works sometimes. You get some subscribers and the views they don't count towards. Shorts views count, but you have to have 10. You have to have 10 million in 90 days. So I'm not going to get that. So
there's no way
count on shorts for me.
Yeah, I usually tap out like that one that hit like 9 or 10,000. That was probably the highest one that I ever got, and that was the only one. The other ones are like 2,000-4,000. Sometimes I'll get like 30. Here and there. It takes a while to build up. For me, the shorts are more for like an introduction to your channel. It's not really something I look at, but I feel like it's more of like, hey, this is what we do here, and I don't really care if it has like copyrighted music, because I know I'm not gonna, at this point in time, I'm not gonna get anything from it except possible connections.
Well, it's strange. I mean, like on the shorts they let you use like up to 15 seconds usually of copyrighted material. That's strange, because one day doing a live, I shared one of my shorts out, and I got a copyright on the live. And somebody was trying to explain to me that how they, off the revenue from the shorts, they pay the copyright, or they pay the fees to the artist from the revenue they make from the shorts.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't get a copyright when you do shorts. But I played it on my live, and it's like, nope, we're not going to have that. Here's a copyright claim. So I had to delete the music. So
yeah. So smaller day cruises is called an add-on. I think after my first 8-day cruise, it was not long enough. I feel the same way. When we did the Dream, and then we went down to a 7-day, I felt like I was like, I need, I want that extra couple days. But I would do shorter days. But you're gonna see a lot of the older crowd or the younger crowd. The people that can go away for a weekend.
Well, when I worked, I did a lot of short cruises. 3 or 4 day cruises. I used to do 3 or 4 days cruises. So I don't, as long as I'm on a cruise, you give me a 2-day cruise. You have some more expenses because it has to be a good price. But again, I like longer cruises, but if I have never been on a bad cruise.
No, I mean, there are things you'll notice, and you're like, but never any complaints. How would you feel about like Margaritaville? Would you?
I do it in a heartbeat. But see, I like cruising. I mean,
yeah,
I would go down and do Margaritaville in a heartbeat, just to experience it. But again, I mean, some people, and because of my situation, I don't worry about the cost of flights. So I don't worry. So it's not, if I had to buy flights down there, I mean, if I had to pay $1,000 to get down to Florida, maybe I wouldn't. 2-day cruise probably wouldn't be long enough. But the cruise itself, I mean, if it's a 2-day cruise, I've done a 3-day cruise and had all I had was like little carry-on bag from the airplane and went down there and I enjoyed myself. The only thing I like about my cruises though is the last day before you debark. I want that to be a sea day. I don't want it to be like a port day. So I don't want to hang in the park till at the port till 5 o'clock. Out there drinking and then got to come back, eat, and pack.
Yeah. I probably feel the same. I feel the same. The 3 days. I mean, as long as I'm on a cruise, I wouldn't mind it. If I'm going to travel as far as we do, I would like a longer cruise. That makes sense. If you're in the middle of the country and it takes a minute to get to a cruise port. I could see the longer day cruises. I'm kind of worried about like the ones that are like 2-week long cruises. I've never been on one of those, so I don't know how to feel. I'm excited for it, but I'm just like, wow, I want to be so out of touch with reality.
Do you like sea days?
Huh?
Do you like sea days?
I do.
Then you're going to love the cruise.
I feel, yeah, because I feel like you can experience more on the cruises. Like you can go to the shows. You have time to go to shows. You have time, do this and that. Kind of get a feel for the ship. If you're new on the ship, you can look around, check out the sights, and even just looking at the water. If you're into that, it's kind of peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're relaxed because you don't feel like you're trying to do everything all at once. So
yeah,
I mean, you can go lay out in the sun and go read a book. You can do anything you want because you have time. It's sea days. I love sea days.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel kind of like I kind of feel exhausted when you have those port days like together, like 3 days in a row. Oh, you gotta be off the port at 7 in the morning, and then you have to be back here at 2:00 p.m. or 3, whatever it is. So it can kind of be overwhelming and overstimulating. So yeah, I probably wouldn't mind the.
I mean, it's busy. I mean, you literally go nonstop all day, every day, because you get up in the morning, you go to the port, you get off the port, you go to eat, you get done eating, you go to a show, then you're back to bed, or no, maybe to a casino or a bar, then back to bed, and then you're up first thing in the morning to get off at the port, to come back to eat dinner, and it's like there's no break in there.
Yeah. And, for someone like me, I'm used to doing like 20,000 steps a day because that's my work. So, but for some people, that's not a thing, like doing that.
Yeah.
So, I can see where it can get exhausting. So I wouldn't mind those sea days. I would love those sea days.
I love them. I mean, again, I did a 23-day cruise. And I love the sea days. And at first I didn't know how I was going to like them. But once I got on there, I mean, I loved it. I actually dreaded it. It was like, man, I'll go to a port. Okay, go to a port a little bit. I was ready to get back on the ship.
Yeah, definitely. M&T Living and Cooking said, let's share this live out. Thank you for looking out. I appreciate you. Jen says she spends about $1,000 once we are on board. Yeah, that sounds about right. Self-control, Jen. Well, that does get us good cruise deals, the casino rates. Right. So I can't be mad at that.
I don't know. It varies because I don't buy like souvenirs. Yeah. And again, if I drink free in the casino, and when I get off at the ports, I don't buy souvenirs. If it's something special, I might pick up something like when I was in in Hawaii and Fiji, I picked up a little something. But when I get off at the ports, usually all I try to do is find like a local beer and try like a local beer or local rum or whatever they make there and try that. But I don't go crazy. So I really don't spend that much. Majority of my money would probably be the casino, but that's how I get good rates. I mean, again,
yeah.
If I spend $500 to $1,000 in the casino, and when I say that, I mean, again, you win some, you lose some, and you're winning, you play back. So, and I play blackjack, and I get great deals. I mean, again, I 23-day cruise last year. I got $100 cruise indoor cabin or interior cabin. 22-day cruise this year. That's $100 indoor interior cabin.
That's crazy.
So, well, it's cheaper for me to be on a cruise than be at home.
Yeah, I mean, because you can go like, even after like the port taxes and fees, you're still like, this beats having to go to the local city to be there for the week.
Well, that's what it cost me. The $100 cruise. I mean, the 22-day cruise this year, it cost me $290 to book. Plus, they gave me $100 on board credit.
Yeah.
So I mean, now you're looking at $190. And it's 22 days, all the food you want, all your drinks, the ports. I mean, again, you still have to pay the gratuities. So it is what it is. But again, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. If I was getting those deals, oh God. Bama said,
again, you're a working man. It would be tough to do that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of tough. I would love it.
We actually last year on a 23-day cruise, we had some people that worked remotely, and once we reached Hawaii, they said they couldn't guarantee the internet from Hawaii to Sydney. They couldn't guarantee the internet. So a lot of people, a handful of people, had to get off in Hawaii because of their jobs. So they weren't able to finish the cruise because they couldn't guarantee the internet. Come to find out, the internet did work all the way there, but they couldn't guarantee it, so they had to get off.
Yeah. So Jen, we're gonna have to check out the internet speed, like when we get to that point again, and see how it does. Because I think Jen was thinking about working while on the ship.
Everything was fine. It was when we got from Hawaii and got to the middle of the Pacific, and that's where the problem was going to be. To Hawaii, there wasn't a problem. But after Hawaii, they couldn't guarantee the internet after Hawaii. So Hawaii wasn't a problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii, so I look forward to that.
You'll like it. It's nice, expensive, but it's nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably about the same as Alaska, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, again, yes. Yes, as far as excursions and things like that, they were up there with Alaska.
So Bama's son's first cruise when he was 18 months old was in the Carnival Holiday, which was a 5-day cruise. Yeah, I mean I think my first cruise was a 4-day. I can't remember. It's been so long. 2011. It was forever. It was forever ago. It's like 10 years ago. I don't know. James is here. Hi, James.
Hey, James.
Destination Fun says you do billathons. You got to call it that from now on.
Billathons. Yeah. I'm gonna start calling it late night prime time.
Late night with Bill Warmstrong. Late night. Our first live disappeared somehow. So is it private? It might be, that might be why. Sometimes like if you go to your content, it'll show as like private and it won't show up on your channel. That's something to look at, right, Bill? You probably know more about that than I do.
Our first live disappeared somehow. It depends on where you're talking about disappeared. If you go to your studio and go to content, you should be, even if it's private, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, but if you go to the actual channel, like your actual channel, and it's not there, it could be unlisted, private, and that's why you can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because usually if I'm looking for my content, I always go to studio, YouTube Studio.
Oh, here you go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Huddle Adventures.
Yeah. Okay.
They're all, I guess, practice musical players.
Okay.
They're very talented. I was very entertained. I did ask if they have record players, because I have one myself. I'm kind of like a collector.
Okay.
Of records, so I was kind of like, hey, do you have records? So it was pretty interesting.
I know Eddie. I know he plays the guitar a lot.
Yeah.
Huddle Adventures, Eddie.
I wish I had the attention span to do that.
Right.
That's a lot. Look at the camera. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read your comments. I'm sorry.
You can't do it. You're gonna have Jennifer come out here and read the comments and look in the camera. I mean, I guess you could like put a camera. I mean, put your phone on top of the camera, like it would be like a monitor, where you put it on top where you can see the chat, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's about the only way you can look into the camera, because I rarely look into the camera unless I want to make a silly face.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to be attentive of the chat as well. Like I want to make sure everybody's heard. You know, I cannot afford the drink package. Me neither. That's why I gamble. Am I flirting with the chat? Of course. Hey there.
How you doing?
How you doing? How much do you save for the different ports you go into? That depends if you're like the type of person that likes to collect things from other cultures. If it's your first time going, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna buy some things. I don't know. I would say I would bring $100 per port, but a lot of the stuff, like, it's not too expensive. I would say it's kind of like going to a flea market. If you've ever been to one of those, it's kind of like, you know, you can, depending on what you go to, there's things that like you can get like paintings and stuff, and they're usually like $25-$30. That's the last time I've seen it. I don't know where else, like what else.
And you can always, I mean, again, I would never pay the first price they told you. I would never pay that. I'd be like, how much for that? $25. No, I'm not gonna pay you that. You know, I'll give you 10. No, I can't do 10. I can't do 10. Then they'll come down. Hey, I'll do 20. 20 is too much for me. I only brought 15 off with me. Okay, 15. I'll take with 15. So I never pay whatever if I'm buying any other than the food. I don't bargain on food. But
nah.
As far as buying some leather goods or anything like that, I never pay whatever price they ask at first. If it's $5, I only have 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can haggle pretty well. Some of the places, they're kind of known, so it might be a little bit more harder to haggle with. The rum cake place, I don't think you can haggle with them.
Yeah, I mean,
any
kind of shop like that, like the rum cake or usually like the liquor, you can't. If it's the factory, you might be able to a little wiggle room, but it won't be much.
Yeah, but if you go to like those small stands that have like the trinkets and stuff, you can usually haggle and find a pretty good deal. You can just be like, hey, this shop a couple ways down has the same exact thing for this amount of money. If you're good at haggling, you can do that.
Mike, what kind of leather good? I'm buying whips, Mike. Whips. When I buy leather goods, no, Mike, I buy like a wallet. Usually a wallet or something like that, Mike. But they do have pretty good prices on whips and chains. A lot of time you go, where was I? God, they had like leather boots and things like that. I mean, they had a lot of leather. Where was that? It had to be Mexico.
It's probably Cozumel. It
might have been.
They got stuff. They got everything.
But leather wasn't bad. But like a lot of times, if I ever need a new wallet or something like that, I always wait till I go to a port and get a nice leather wallet. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, Mike.
So JJ wants to know, what are TA discounts? It's travel agent or travel advisor discounts. A lot of times you can find some good deals. Carnival, their website is GoCCL. That's what we use. It's our what we use to help book for people. But they also have you can collect loyalty points, and you can buy things from their shops, or you can see what kind of discounts they have for that month for TAs. Each one is different. I've never really gone through what Royal Caribbean has or what Disney has. I think Disney. I haven't looked in so long. It changes so often that I haven't looked in a while. We normally don't use the TA discounts because the gambling discounts for Carnival are better. Yep, I agree.
I mean, Carnival, my goodness, they sometimes they give away cruises. It's, I mean, I literally have right now. I have like four or five cruises booked, but I have with Carnival. I still have like $100 cruises. It's $100 per person, and they give you $200 back on board. If I went as a solo, it was $100 for one plus $100 on board credit, and it's crazy. But I have two that I could use on some ships, not all ships.
Yeah, Jen isn't seeing as many discounts because she has so many booked at the moment. So,
well, and I think that happened to me because I stopped seeing discounts. Last year I had 8 cruises, and I mean it's like 7 of them were all booked. And I'm like, they're not sending me any more discounts. I'm being greedy. I'm not getting any more discounts. What's going on here?
Yeah, because I was looking at mine, I'm looking at hers. I'm like, yours is you're just kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. I guess you're talking about a bottle to your room. Yeah, you can order bottles to your room.
You're rich, huh, Paul? You're rich, Paul. You order a bottle to your room.
Yeah. Or on the first night, you can go to the steakhouse and get a free bottle of wine of 2 different types of wine that they have. What is it? White and red. I think Jen got the white. I didn't like it. I drank it though. Didn't like it. Oh, we did a great job. I hope we did. I hope we didn't embarrass ourselves pretty bad, but we did our best. Yeah, it's when you come together and you have a bunch of like-minded people that share the same spark of excitement for cruising. A lot of things can happen, and it's exciting. I'm really glad like a lot of the YouTubers and content creators are doing this and helping speak it out. What's up, Jen?
I'm just getting Chloe some milk.
Oh, okay.
You're way behind in chat. If you want to.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at chat. I'm trying. We can't all be like you, Jen. The greatest of all time.
It's still Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, that's why she's the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's see. Just want to stop in for a bit. Hope you all are goodness. We're good. We're good. We're doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Danny B.
Lots of highs. Please ring the doorbell, aka the thumbs up. Yes, please, if you could. We got 18 and we have 18 likes. Let's see. James, Jen says, James, any questions you have, ask, and don't worry. We all love to cruise, and anyone here can answer because they either had the same question or been through it.
Yeah, I've been cruising since 1990.
1990, and things have. I'm guessing things have changed between then and now.
Oh yeah, yes. Actually, the golden age. It was they didn't try to sell you everything like they do now. Like, you know, now when you go on cruise ships, every night they set up for the pictures, and everybody's trying to hawk you things and sell you things on a cruise ship. It wasn't like that. Once you got on the cruise ship, I'm trying to look into the camera, Jennifer, just so you're aware. I'm trying to, but anyway, it wasn't like that. You kind of went more and relaxed, and you know, now, I mean, everything is about trying to sell you something, sell you drink. Every time you walk, every time you turn around, drink. You know,
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. The funniest story that I can remember from, like, you know, the early years, like in 1990 and early 90s, was the skeet shooting off the back of the ships. And to me, that was just like the craziest thing. People have been drinking all day, and here you know, hand them a loaded shotgun, and here, go shoot some skeets. And it's like, my goodness, that was an accident waiting to happen. I never saw it, never heard about one, but it's like, that was crazy.
That's I've heard they used to do that back in the day, but
hitting golf balls off the back of the boat.
It's probably one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad they don't have that anymore. Like,
Mike says, I thought you said the Mayflower was your first cruise. Yeah, that wouldn't have been too pleasant of a cruise for me.
Oh God.
I would have said it wouldn't have been quite a cruise.
This is not the cruise that I asked for.
Right. Hey, what's this?
Oh God.
I didn't know what third class meant. Yeah, so yeah. JJ, wow, 1990. Half the people probably weren't even born. And it was the Ecstasy, Carnival Ecstasy.
That was your first ship?
First ship. They, because I wanted to go on it before they scrapped it. That was your first ship?
That was my first ship. 2011. That was my first ship, and I went on it twice.
Yeah,
I went on it twice. Yeah.
It was like a 7-day cruise, and I got sick as a dog my first like day or two on the ship, and I didn't know what motion seasickness was or motion sickness. I never even heard of it, never thought about it. So I was with my wife. I was married at the time, and we got on it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a little sick, but I'll fight through it. The second day, it's like, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to fly back. I said, you can stay on the ship if you want to, but I got to fly back, whatever port we were going into. And guest services gave me Dramamine or whatever was the equivalent of Dramamine, and so here, just take some of these. And so I started popping those like candy, and I've never been sick. I haven't been sick since.
Oh, so you haven't had seasickness after that?
No, I mean, early, like after that, like if we took another cruise, I before I got on a cruise ship, I would take a Dramamine, and 2 or 3 days into the cruise, I wouldn't take any more. Right, this is not what I signed up for. Guest services. Can you imagine how long that line was for that guest services?
Oh God. I'm probably want to say it. I've never been seasick.
Yeah, and I don't do it now. I mean, I don't take anything now. I don't think. And if I've been through like some rough weather, but it doesn't bother me.
Now, I've had a close call. We used to go deep sea fishing out in Port Aransas, and there were some heavy high waves. And I was like, oh boy, I gotta like sit down for a minute because it was rough.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, I love the drive-through liquor stores. That's perfect. We don't want drinking and driving, but here, let's go to a drive-through liquor store.
We have that. We have those. We have a drive-through frozen alcoholic drinks, like frozen margaritas. You can go get, but they have it taped off on top so you can't drink out of it.
Yeah,
but it's
well,
not
make sure
really
you
like
take the tape off till you get home.
it's not really secure. Like you could just easily like stab a straw through it, but you know, I don't question it. Like it's not my business. I mean, y'all just become best friends. Someone said I should laugh, but really. So you're sitting there watching YouTube in the dark. That's tough. Do you have like a blanket over you? Like...
Right. Back like you were a little kid, try to play like you're sleeping, and go under the covers and watch your little game or something.
And then you hear move, and you're like, "Oh crap!"
cut it off real quick.
Oh, you're awake? Oh, you can go do chores around the house. What? A very thin piece of tape. I don't know what that means.
On the straw for the drink.
Oh,
drive
yeah.
Drinks.
Yeah, it's like, hey, don't drink out of this.
Really? Wink, wink.
Mike is watching After Hours.
Embarkation Nation After Dark. I like that.
After Dark. Ooh la la. No screen is up, but it'll be dark. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? Any new cruisers? So I'd be happy to help. Bill would be happy to help.
You're the TA.
he's got wisdom behind those glasses.
Well, I could take the glasses off, so then you wouldn't see the reflection. But then I would be looking at the chat like this.
You'd be like,
"What is it? What is that?"
Well, that's like me. I'm trying to look like.
Well, you can't
look here, trying to be respectful, but it's hard.
not if you're keeping up with the chat. But I do. I will. I do have to admit. I love Carnival. I literally have a 22-day cruise coming up April 13th through May 4th. And then on May 4th through the 11th, it's the same Carnival Luminosa. My son had a deal for Alaska, so I'm doing a back-to-back. So I'm going to be on the cruise ship for 29 days. Oof. And his deal was the same as mine. It was $100. So for $200, I'm doing 30 days at sea.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, Carnival, God bless you. I don't care what your stock is. I'm going to buy some more.
I had Carnival stock for a while. And I ended up selling it, and it pretty much paid for a cruise.
Yeah.
But do you take your son and daughter often to cruises, or?
I used to. They now they're older now, so now I used to take them all the time, and now that they're older, they have their families, have their own lives, so they don't go as much. But my son, he's been working, but he was able to get time off for this Alaska cruise. He loves Alaska.
I love Alaska too. It's such a different type of cruise.
It is.
Are we going? Oh, the FRGC 2.0. Yes.
I plan on being on that.
Jennifer has all that information. I'm excited for it.
I haven't signed up for it yet, but no, I plan on going.
Yep, we talked to Have Luggage Will Travel, and we got that pretty much squared away. I can't wait for that. I get to go on the Jubilee twice.
No, don't remind me. No, I don't think so. I never know. I never know, Sherry.
You need to do
I never know.
10-hour billathon.
I don't know. I never. I'm really trying to build up my watch hours. I have like 2,700 hours of watch hour. So I'm trying to build up my watch hours. So I lives is the easiest way to do it. A good video, but again, it's like, you look at your analytics, don't you? YouTube Studio.
Yes.
So you make a 15-minute video, and people may watch 6 minutes, and if you get 500 views, and you work out the watch hours, sometimes it's easier for me to just go live for 3 hours instead of putting the work in on a video and have 10 people in the chat and make as much time as it took me to make that video. So I'm torn. The problem with lives is usually people don't go back and look at your lives.
Yeah.
But the videos, they constantly. I mean, I'm still get views from videos I put up last. Well, I've only been doing it since March of last year, but my videos for March are still getting views.
Yeah. JJ, have a good night.
Good night, JJ.
We'll try to come up with some more lives. Maybe I'll schedule them, and maybe, just maybe, I won't mess up.
Yeah.
And I try to keep it real. So I have 2 videos in mind that I want to talk about Carnival Vista, but they might seem a little controversial. So,
ooh, a teaser.
I'm not sure how I want to go about this, and Jennifer says that I have to watch what I say. Because I want to be honest, and I'm not really the type of person that really like sugarcoats things. I'm kind of, I can be a little blunt sometimes, but I'm going to try to be as nice as I possibly can.
I'm curious what this is about.
Clock Family Adventures. I own stock in all 3 major lines, so I can get 100 onboard credit. Yeah, so if you what is it, 100 shares for Carnival, you get $100 onboard credit.
I forget what the amount is. The problem with that is if you get a good deal like the casino rates, it doesn't qualify. So you can't get that $100 on board.
You're on deck 16 on the Family Reunion Group Cruise 2.0. I'm not sure what deck we're on. I gotta get with Jennifer. She's organized. We asked for pricing in the Family Harbor room. I thought I could give other vloggers a chance to see the room. Oh, so we're getting a Family Harbor room on the Jubilee?
That's nice.
It's the first
time. I think you guys will enjoy it. I didn't realize it. I a lot of times I let Carnival just pick my room. And when I went on the Horizon, actually, and they picked my room, they put me down in the Family Harbor room. And I didn't even realize it till the very end. I mean, I saw the lounge, but I assumed I wasn't in a Family Harbor lounge. And then, like the last day, I used my card and it opened up. So I could have been here all this time. And so, me hanging out with the family probably wouldn't have worked, but they had little snacks and PlayStation and games and board games and stuff like that.
Oh, that is cool.
So yeah, if you guys get one, it'll make good content, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Because you don't have to go upstairs. They come down with snacks and cookies and juices and stuff like that, where you don't have to go upstairs. It's right down the hall. You use your key, you buzz in. TV. I mean, you'll enjoy it.
I love cookies, so I love snacks.
Yeah,
I'm a foodie, so
you're there. Try not to knock the little kids over as you go get your snacks.
Hey, they need to learn. Life isn't fair. Fat kids go first.
Well, life ain't fair, kid.
I would. Clock Family Adventure says would definitely like to record if you'd let me. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to come, if you want to check the room out, be our guest. We just let us clean the room up a little bit before we.
Right. Well, the rooms aren't different.
Yeah.
Well, the room that I have wasn't different. It was just a regular room, but it's the lounge area that they have down
there. Good night. Bedtime.
Good night,
It's
Paul.
only 10:30.
It's a little early, Paul, don't you think? I mean, come on, you're giving us old guys a bad name.
I know Bill's usually up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning doing lives. Have a wonderful night. Let's see. 100 shares of each. I love Andrew's surprise face. Yeah, because, like, that's the first time I heard the Harbor Room. So that's usually the surprise face I make when I'm like, oh, we're booked another cruise.
Really?
What?
Yay?
Do you know your neighbor on deck 16?
I dodged the bullet there.
I said nothing. I just want to make a point. I said nothing.
You never know, Mike. We may do a cruise-a-thon and get him on there on your cruise.
Maybe. It's a small world.
It's a small world.
I think it's a little different on the XL class ships. Yeah. Jen, do you know what deck we're gonna be on, or you can type that in the chat if you'd like. I'm gonna add the StreamYard link, whoever wants to join, if they do. If they don't, it's fine. Yeah, I'm excited about the Jubilee. I'm excited for Shax.
I am too. But to be honest, I'm going on I'll get people mad again. I'm going on a 4-day Allure of the Seas in April. My daughter is having a little family get together. It's actually her kid's birthday. They're going to throw in a birthday party on the Allure. It's 4 days. I'm looking more forward to 4 days on the Allure than I am on the Jubilee.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Oasis class ship, I've never been on an Oasis class ship. And to me, those ships are game changers. Carnival ships, they're starting to catch up. They're 10 years behind Royal, in my opinion. You pay more, but again, I think you get more. Carnival finally got the adult section right, where they have like the Serenity deck. They on the XL class ships, they have a swimming pool, so you have an adult only swimming pool.
Yeah.
And normally they have like hot tubs. They don't have swimming pools. So if you want to go to the swimming pool, you have to go down here and where a million kids are, or things like that. So.
Oh, we got somebody. We have somebody on backstage. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
How's it going?
Be quiet.
We have to be quiet. We have to whisper.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Can you hear me now?
I'll show you my room real quick.
What are you in the closet?
No, it's my bedroom.
Oh, we really can't see. It's dark.
Same place I usually am.
Yeah, it's just
she's right over there.
Your head.
Right, you kind of see. It's actually kind of spooky.
You just need a flashlight. Like,
yeah, that's the only thing that's missing.
One night in a forest.
Not long ago.
Long ago.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Oh, geez. How you doing?
Okay. Let me share my screen real quick. I'll show you where I'm at on the Jubilee.
All right, hold on. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm gonna add.
Sherry.
I'm still laughing. I'm sorry.
Is it Sean? So I'm in 16282 and 16286. These
Never
inside
give
rooms
out your
right here.
room number.
I don't care.
You say that now. You never give out your room number. Oh, I'm sorry.
Trust me, I'm the one wreaking havoc.
Come
Did you
on,
not
knock
hear
on
what
my
happened on the
door.
Vloggers Cruise?
Hey, Mike. Mike. Hey, Mike.
Have you ever seen Big Bang Theory?
I mean, I watched it. Yeah.
Penny.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
You know, it's a
Well,
little too soon still.
Huh?
It's a little too soon still.
Oh my god,
I'm
he's acting like me as a
still a
teenager
little
sneaking out
shocked.
using the phone past curfew. I don't know that Z would get a family harbor.
He then could be Mike's neighbor.
Well, again, I mean, I didn't get one either on the Horizon, and they just gave me one, which that made like absolutely no sense. I mean, it seemed like they would have been better off just put a family down there in the family harbor area.
Yeah. And they didn't tell you like what comes with it. They're just like, "Oh, here you go."
Right. I mean,
Mine's not considered.
I passed it all the time, and I'm saying, man, I wish I could go in there. That's nice. Family harbor, that's nice. And then the last day when I was getting ready to walk off the ship, I used my key and it opened it. I'm like, oh man, I could have had some content.
You're like, "Huh? Would you look at that?"
The Serenity area is the adults only area, right?
Serenity? Yeah. For
Okay.
Carnival? Yeah.
Looks like it's the whole like 17th floor or something, or 18th floor.
Yeah, no, Carnival did it right. They did it right on the XL class ships.
Havana's adults only too, right?
No,
No.
you have to stay in those. Do you have to be a certain age?
I
I
thought
don't.
I'd have to think about it.
I don't know if you have to be a certain age or not, but again, I think they have kids back there. No, Jennifer, I didn't vlog. I didn't know. I was literally walking off the ship when I found out I could go in there.
There you go. You can talk about that, Bill. If you don't have any content, be like, "Hey, you know what you can get with this?" Do you know you can go to a secret room?
Yeah, with a bunch of kids and candy and
get snacks and play PlayStation.
Go ahead. There's good optics there.
Destination fun, yes.
I want to be on the Icon, but we have too many things booked. I blame Jennifer. It's her fault.
There's $3,000 for an inside for two.
Good Lord. Well,
again,
that's
I
actually
mean, I
not
don't think it's
bad.
that bad for the first one and everything else. $1,500 a person.
I mean, we're paying that for Jubilee.
I pay $1,000 per person normally for a Oasis class ship.
Oh,
and when is the inaugural
12 in Havana.
cruise?
What's that?
When is the inaugural cruise?
The
It's
inaugural?
January 27th, 2024. They had one balcony open up today. Other than that, it's the suites that are like $8,000 a person.
Yeah.
The balcony's
I may look-
$600 a person.
I may look into that. I mean, again, once the final payment is due, that's usually when some.
Yeah, they're gonna
rooms
have
open up.
people dropping off. So right
No,
now,
I
I only
would
have
like to try.
$300 on it. I have I was on a ship at the time, and I did my next cruise.
Yeah, nice.
Jen says she probably see me in there more than, or I think Andrew will be in there more for the snacks than Chloe. Chloe and myself will probably compete to see who can eat more snacks.
I don't recall. I think they had like certain times they had snacks. It wasn't like it was just 24/7 for the snacks.
You tell me I can't get a cookie at 3:00 in the morning?
Yeah, see, I don't know what they had. You know, does it look like, you know, late at night when I walked by, it looked like it was dark.
I get cookies at like midnight or 1:00 in the morning, normally on the Oasis class ships down in the cafe.
See,
Yeah.
there's nothing like cookies and milk.
Good night, M&T.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming to the live. I appreciate seeing you and your comments. Let's see. Good night. Next time with a smile. Cruising Koozies. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.
know they
And
were in
hey,
Cruising Koozies.
you didn't mute anybody, so good job.
Destination, are you on the inaugural of the icon?
That icon, that would be interesting.
I heard it caught on fire.
It
Yeah,
did.
that's normal though. Almost all of them catch a fire because the welding and stuff that they're doing on the ship right now. It's nothing. Any fires that happen on it, they have to report them, and it was just a welding fire.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
Wonder caught fire the same way. A couple of, like almost all of them always have a fire on them.
she said no. I am cheap when it
Well,
comes to cruises.
I normally am, but
That's
I don't get the drink package or anything.
I don't know how
I
people
mean-
can afford the drink package.
I mean, that's why we've been going with Carnival for so long, because it's
That-
for us.
That was the only
it's
good thing
cheaper.
about NCL. NCL was awesome with you getting the drink package free. I mean, you all say it's included in the price, but I mean, my cabin was only $1,300, and that was including drinks, my airfare, and my taxes and gratuity.
Oh, nice.
We need to be cheaper. Yes, Jen. You need to be cheaper. Yeah.
You tell me I ain't worked in.
So-
I was off 2 weeks ago for the cruise, and then I quit yesterday.
Yikes.
well, I gotta tell Jen every once in a while. I'm like, hey, Jen. Sometimes it's okay to take a break from like gambling.
Yeah.
You don't have to put that $100 bill in.
Yes, you do.
Gotta double down.
you gotta double down. Why are you gambling if you don't double down when you have a double down hand?
I'm the type of person.
At least I have y'all to do some gambling with. I'm not used to having too many people to gamble with.
I'm the type of person that, like, if I lose $100 in 5 minutes, I see how it's going. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm done.
Today wasn't the day.
Well, I can tell you gambling stories. Last time I was on the Horizon, and I don't gamble much, but if I win, I up my bets. The maximum bet was, I think $500. So I had like a split and a double down. So I had like $1,500 on the table, and I won, luckily. But they didn't have enough money to pay me, so they shut the table down. So they went to go get money to pay me.
Damn.
Jen
I
says the
ain't never
machine
playing that high. I'm a
yeah.
$5 blackjack man. With $10.
Again, I play $10, $15 a hand, but as I win, I up my bet, and I was not losing. I had to win 25 hands in a row, and I was getting up to $500. I was making $500 bets, and the last bet, whatever that was out there, they could. Which why I don't know why they even played the hand if they couldn't pay it, but they shut it down, so they had to go bring some money down and pay me.
Have you ever played crisscross poker?
I don't play poker. No.
What?
Well, it's just a card game, kind of like a blackjack game. You sit at the table and the dealer deals out to everybody at the table, but you have 2 sets of cards, and then you can do like different lines of the cards.
Uh-huh.
And I was playing $5 minimum, and I never raised my bet. I played so many hands in a row. This was at the Hard Rock in New Jersey, in Atlantic City. I sat there for like an hour and a half, and only out of all the hour and a half, I lost 2 hands.
Wow.
I won $500 and some playing $5 minimum.
Yeah. Wow.
Jen
Then
says
I said, okay, as soon as I lose twice, I'm done. So I lost a hand, then I lost another one, and my buddy said, "You done?" I said, "Yep, I'm done." He's like, "Well, I'm sitting there then." And, he sat there, didn't win a damn hand.
Yeah.
the machine calls me. Jen, sometimes it's okay to ignore it. You can ignore the call. You know, sometimes.
But it's not when you gamble, because again, I could tell you stories when I had $500 up there betting and doubled down and lost. That's the saddest feeling I know. I just lost the cruise money. So I know the feeling.
Yeah, never done that.
Jen says, I've done $36 a spin and went through $1,200 in about 45 minutes. I'll never do that again. But I can say I did it. I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
I watch YouTube videos of people gambling on the slot machines, and they do that. I'm like, wow. I mean, how fast do you go through like the kind of money that they go through? But on the
Doesn't take long
videos,
with slot machines.
they
penny,
win. You know,
penny
they show them
machines
winning.
aren't penny machines anymore.
No,
penny
there's
machines
no
like
such thing as a penny
a
machine.
decent bet on a penny machine is like $3.80.
Yeah.
That's like middle. It's like there's 88 fortunes or whatever is $8.80 if you max bet it.
Yep. Yeah, and then talk about a penny machine.
Yep.
But it did pay. It did pay for our cruise in May. So
Yeah.
can't hate on that.
If you knew like the like what it takes to actually get a cruise or whatever, and you knew like the maximum you'd have to play every time and still bank out, then you'd be sitting pretty good. You'd just sit there and do that in the casino every time and just can't play all free cruises.
Yeah, but the problem is walking away when you're up.
Yeah.
That's tough to do for me.
So I've never even got a casino deal. I'm that cheap. I thought I was going to get something off Royal the last time. I sat down and put $100 in and played for 4 hours on a slot machine.
And nothing, huh?
And nothing. And then I went back in there the next day and put another $200 in, thinking, okay, well, maybe if they see me playing more than once,
yeah,
I'll do it. And still never got nothing.
Yeah, I don't win a whole lot. I think the most I've got from like the cruises, it's usually like drinks on us at the casino or like a cheaper, per person rate.
Yeah. I heard Carnival's a little easier to get free rooms than Royal.
Yeah.
So I plan on messing with Carnival because I got the Glory for the booze cruise, and then that one, Jubilee. So I'm not sure how their system resets itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Royal's April, so April 1st it resets for the year. So you can get stuff for any cruises you have from April to March, and then it resets April 1st.
Jen always thinks about what she could have done with that money. Definitely a walk of shame. Well, you probably put it towards another cruise.
I feel bad when I go sit at the poker table and spend $300, but I sit there and play for 10 hours.
I feel like you get more lucky at the tables, but I always stick with the slots.
I play poker. You're playing against you're not playing against the house. You're playing against other people.
I play tables too, but also I throw a couple of dollars into a slot machine.
Yeah.
Like $100 bill or something like that, and hopefully I win.
A lot of times, if I lose out in the poker room, I'll leave and I'll try to put like 50 or 100 in the slot machine, see if I can gain it back off of something.
Well, I mean, usually if I win at the table, I'll when I leave, if I'm still up, I'll go put $100 in the slot machine, hoping to get lucky, and do like $1 or $5 slot. So, I don't do the penny. I don't want to be there all day. It's like either, go big and hopefully win big.
Yeah. When I go to Vegas, we go as a group of guys, and it's normally like 10 or 12 of us. And what we'll do is we'll do like anywhere from $20 to $50 each. We'll go hit one of those like $1 million machines, and we'll put 20 or 50 each in, and just take turns spinning it at max bet.
Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna be intense. Yeah, when we were on the Vista, the casino was tight. Like we put money in and we would lose it.
I felt like that about the Horizon. I felt like I was watching people play like on the slots. I played a little bit, and nobody was really winning. No hand pays. They seemed tight.
Well, guess who's here? The man, the myth, the legend.
Hey Z.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I saw when I did that cruise last year, the 23-day cruise. It was like it wasn't a premier cruise, but it had a bunch of gamblers on it because I guess that's who they gave the rooms out to. So it's a bunch of heavy gamblers on there. And I saw something I've never seen. I've been on 41 cruises. I've never seen this before. Every seat at every slot machine and every seat at every table game was occupied. There were lines to get to a slot machine and lines to get a seat at the table. Every one. And this is like maybe the first 2 nights that there were lines to just get a seat. I mean, it was crazy.
Was it a big casino, or is it like
it wasn't the biggest, but it wasn't small. It was on the Splendor. I mean, it was a decent sized casino, but everybody on there. I mean, I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people, they were all big gamblers, heavy gamblers, and that's how they got the deals. And I've never seen that before. That you could not find a seat anywhere in the casino.
Did you hear they had a slot pool on the vloggers? And they were supposed to have one the first C day and then one the last C day. And after the first one, they said no, because there was over 100 people, and it was wrapped all the way around the whole damn casino.
Oh no!
And they had to shut some of the tables down and everything else.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they said, yeah, you will not be holding the second one.
Oh, have a good night.
Good night. Hey, Jennifer, I don't know if it was an elite crew. There were elite players on there. I didn't get a deal like that. I got a casino offer, but it wasn't a premier cruise, or as far as I know, it wasn't an elite cruise. There were a ton of elite players on there. I mean, there were a ton. They had people on there. You know how you earn your points on Carnival? They had 30, 40, 50,000 points they've earned like in the first week or two. It was a 3-week cruise, but the amount of money they were putting through the machines was incredible. I've never seen it before.
That Northeastern cruise I did in October, just so happened to be some kind of poker cruise, which I couldn't get into it because you had to sign up ahead of time. But they had like the convention centers. There's like a second floor convention center on Adventure of the Seas, and the whole entire floor was nothing but poker tables. And
wow,
they had it all set up. But like I said, you had to be signed up, and I think won a spot in order to play in it.
Yeah. Jennifer couldn't find a seat or a server. The waitresses and waiters, my goodness, they're slow. I drink free in the casino, and it's like a lot of times I go to the bar. I'm like, hey, look, I can't find a server. Can you please take care of me?
I've never seen anything as bad as it was on Breakaway.
Really?
The bars that like Royal would have 6 bartenders at, they'd have like 2 or 3.
That's crazy.
it was crazy. It was terrible. The wait times. I bet every time I went to the bar for a drink, I waited 25 minutes at least.
When we were on the Dream, there was like maybe 4 or 5, and they kept like coming back to us. Like they loved us. Helped
Yeah, I mean,
them,
that's
you
what-
know, we fit real well, but like they would come
That's the way
back.
Royal is.
Well, I
mean,
would, again, when I finally find a server, I make sure I tip them well, and it's hey, just keep coming back,
Yeah. All right. Looks like we got somebody in the backstage. Surprise guest.
Who could it be?
I don't know. Ding dong.
Who could it be now?
Who could it be knocking at my door?
Who could it be knocking at my door? Go away.
Who's not? Who's?
I forget how it goes.
Who's that creeping in the window?
Hey, Z, how's it going?
Who's that creeping on the outside door? It's me. It's me. It's gotta be me.
It's gotta
That's a
be me.
Sorry, I've been watching Cannonball Run 1 and 2. I'm sorry about that. It was yes.
That sounds old.
Andrew said he's taking over prime time.
I know.
Prime time was
Let's go take over prime time. You know, hey. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
That's what happens when you say you're gonna do prime time and don't come on.
yeah. We thought you were
Well,
sleeping.
I had some very interesting things with my doctor's office, and here's the good news. During the holidays, during the last time I went to see her, and during the holidays, and then today, I have lost a total of 9 pounds, which is great because I thought I gained some weight eating the stuff I was eating.
I'm surprised you had 3 cheat days last week. I'm
I had
surprised.
3 pizzas yesterday. Yeah, I was surprised. So hey, you know what?
3 out of 4. Bad.
3 out of 4 treat days, ladies and gentlemen. I lost 9 pounds.
We need.
Z, did
I
you
need
get
to
the
see the
finger at the
numbers. Z.
doctor's?
I need to see the numbers. I hear you talking, but I need to see the numbers.
Well, I know if I was going to do it live, only Bill could see it. And, he'll try to hit on my doctor. She was there. She was just saying, hey, Z. I know Bill will try to hit on my doctor, so I could not have that happen. I was
Z,
going
did
to go
you get the
live.
fingers did you get the finger at the doctor's?
No, I didn't answer that question. I was shocked because I was nervous. I thought I gained some weight during the holidays, and said no. She said your blood pressure's coming down. I said yeah. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just doing YouTube and doing my first mission and into a show which is off the hizzle."
Because we all know
you stopped
YouTube is a
drinking?
great diet program.
Yes, it's a great diet program where you don't drink any alcohol. But yes, I feel great. So I called my friend a couple hours ago. He said, "Yeah, you're doing good." And I said, "Hey, you know what? My next doctor's appointment's in the middle of April, so I got some work to do. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. As of right now, I don't think I'll do any more cheat days for a while. So hey, what I gotta do to get on a cruise?" And somebody's laughing. Matthew, why are you laughing so much?
Why you
On your face, Bill.
People-
why are you laughing so much?
Why do you look like that, Bill?
What?
Well, Bill, see, Bill.
On your face.
It's the same look that he did when we found out we are neighbors.
No, that wasn't the same. That wasn't that look. I was. When I found out we were neighbors, that was a shock to
I think I saw this number.
There's a difference between shock and disbelief,
But yeah, it's gonna be. You know what? I thought about that and I say, wait a minute. Who do I want to shock the most? Do I want to shock Bill or do I want to shock Andrew? Now here's the good thing. Here comes the funny thing. As soon as we pay off this cruise, I'm gonna put a deposit on the New Year's Eve cruise.
perfect.
Jen, don't give out our room number, please.
Hey, I'll find out. I can find out. Don't I'll give my evidence in 5. If I see you, all that I had to do is hear Chloe yelling and screaming and say, "Oh, there she is. There they are." Because all that I need to hear is Daddy Pizza.
Maybe I shouldn't have gave out my room number.
Well, again.
Go ahead. I double dare you.
I already did.
You already told us what floor you're on, Jennifer.
you know, money talks when I want to get something done. I already proved that. Sometimes I get my way when it comes to water and alcohol, which I'm not going to have done until probably the middle of April, so I can win that one. And by the way, when I get that bonus, $900, I'll be going to the casino gambling every night.
You going to the casino?
I'm going to the casino because, I'll do the late night because I know somebody won't be there at late night.
Right, Andrew. Sure. Yeah.
I thought y'all were doing late night karaoke.
Well, see, here's the thing. Bill is, boy, how can I say this? Oh, battery alert. I got a battery alert. See, I do that every time I go here. It's battery alert. I forgot to charge up my phone. But give me a moment. I'll explain.
No problem. We're live. No problem.
I can almost promise you my travel agent won't give out our room number. Yeah, I was going to say there was an upgrade. No, there wasn't. Correct already. There isn't. Not this early in the game.
Quite a few people have learned from somebody's mistake.
Somebody's mistake was Bill think he could get away from me. Ain't gonna happen.
You're gonna have to get off, fellas.
You got to get off. Oh yes, you have to go to work.
No, I gotta get off.
Well, it's not to see you. You're like.
You look like you're about to.
Oh, looks like you.
It looks like that singing from Bohemian Rhapsody.
You're
about to execute Order 66.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, Mike. Good night.
That's why he's in a doghouse. Look at that. He can't see. Are you? Did you get her Valentine's present? Yes.
I got her one.
You're in the doghouse, bro. That's why you're doing it under cover at night because you didn't. Oh, you got her one
knows.
At the last minute. Were you one of those guys that called in Walmart? You wait. You wait till the last minute to go get the present. He waited till the last minute and went to Walmart today. I was going to tell my friend that took me to the doctor's office. I was like, hey, man, do you think we could stop by Walmart so I can see all the guys running into Walmart and try to grab anything for Valentine's Day? So, Andrew,
Yeah.
What did you get your Russian bride for the Valentine's Day?
All right, listen. This is gonna be awesome. Let me tell you this story. So
Hmm.
I went to the daycare and I picked up Chloe and I brought her home. And yeah, that was it.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Happy what is that holiday Valentine's Day.
You don't even know what the name is. And Bill, we all know you don't have any. You don't have
You
no
know nobody
woman.
likes
You don't
that
have a
holiday.
woman.
Dumb holiday.
You do
Bill
realize
doesn't have a
he
woman.
just got off a cruise.
Doesn't matter.
Ooh,
I,
he does.
I had a theory. I have a theory. When a woman or a female says they don't want anything for Valentine's Day, they are lying to you. Because if you forget, regardless what she says, you don't give her a gift, she'll look at you. She'll look at you and say, "Where's my gift?" Even though she said she didn't want anything. Isn't that right,
I've
Jennifer?
had enough.
Isn't that right, Jennifer?
Right, Jennifer.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. What's she say?
If you watched Oceans Live, you would have known exactly what Matthew got at Jennifer.
Well, Ocean. Well, I was watching Ocean Live, but I
Were
had
you?
to watch.
Were you?
Yeah, I was
Well,
watching.
what did Andrew get her for a?
I didn't watch it. I'm saying the truth.
You said you watched it.
I said I watched about 2 or 3 minutes of it, and I said, okay, yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, you talking about me? Johnny, you talking about me like cleaning the house and doing dishes? Well, that's an everyday thing. That's not. I always do that.
That's not a Valentine's Day's present. Yeah, something about that. So I caught into your conversation when it comes to gambling and casino, and basically you guys on the Vista. I mean, what time did you actually went out to gamble? I mean, was it early evening? Was it after you ate, or
Evening.
was it was evening?
Yeah, probably after 7:30, maybe around 7-ish.
That's
Usually
when yeah. That's when a lot of people are there during the evening, so probably had to re-strategize, see to go there during the sea day, like in the afternoon or early morning. Nobody's there just to try it out. So on the average, do you think you spend? I know Jennifer spent more money than you in gambling. On the average, you probably spend like about $150, $200.
myself, yeah, give or take
Yeah.
around there. Yeah, give or take.
Hmm.
I'm not much of a. If I lose money too quick, I'm gonna quit. Like I'm not gonna. I'm kind of.
You're not going. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of stingy like that. Like I'm not enjoying myself. If I sit there and I have $100 bill and I'm sitting on that $100 bill for an hour or 2 hours and I lose that, I'm like, hey, I still enjoyed myself. But if I lose it in 5 minutes, that's
Oh no,
nobody wants to. That's my
Yeah.
philosophy. See, she said, look, I made dinner, did dishes, and we celebrated on the Vista. See that? I do
Yeah,
stuff. I do stuff.
you do stuff. See, yeah, I do stuff.
I'm not always in the doghouse. The majority of
Well,
the
you
time.
said a while back you said you love being in the doghouse and being sleeping in the truck because you get some rest. I
Yeah,
remember you
have-
said that.
If I get sent to the doghouse, he doesn't think it's punishment.
I think you think it's freedom.
I got my PlayStation out here and all the snacks I can eat. Like,
PlayStation. Oh, so anyways, me and Ocean were talking about, trying to set up a gaming cruise probably in 2024. He's gonna do some research on, get some information from E3 Sports, and see if we could try to figure out how to do a not an all gamer cruise, like once a day on a cruise. We just meet to get together. We'll bring our laptops together and just talk video games and stuff like that. Something to think about. Get a good sponsor. So hey, you never know. Because they're doing all kinds of theme cruises, like wrestling cruises, football cruises, rock cruises, something like that.
cat lover cruises. I've seen that.
No cat lover cruises. I'll throw them overboard.
Don't bring their cat.
No, don't bring the pets over there. I'll throw the owners overboard. Damn. I'll bring the owners over there. Don't bring that junk over here. So, yes, Matthew, it is true. Carnival is banning Bluetooth speakers. But I have a theory, and I like my theory. You remember back in the day when you used to have those old cassette tapes, and they used to have those speakers that you hook it up to your mic, your headphone set. You hook it up. You can play some portable speakers on your phone. Yeah. I'm gonna try to find that on Amazon so you can buy some for the most incredible cruises of all time.
You can buy some headphones and play your music as loud as you want to play it.
I got headphones. Actually, I got 3 of them.
So again, you can play your music as loud as you want it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep with wearing my headphones. That's just kind of rude.
So you gonna sleep with the speaker blasting?
How loud do you play your music?
Exactly. My goodness.
You can literally have it at your table.
You can put the phone.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I will not take my speakers or Bluetooth out of my cabin. I won't do that because I got different kinds of types of music that I play. I don't want to offend some people when I'm playing my 80s music or my Mozart or Beethoven music when I'm sleeping.
You have this thing called a cell phone, and you can play music on your cell phone.
Yes. Doesn't matter if I put it on the wall or put it on my bed and put the volume on incredible high.
Why do you want to disturb? Why do you want to disturb somebody else?
I'm not disturbing anybody. I'm just disturbing Bill.
Yeah, well, that's nobody else.
Yeah, but I know Bill was trying to Bill. I know Bill. Bill's trying to say, man, there must be a way I could get an upgrade. I'm looking day and night for an upgrade. Please, Lord. Please, Jesus. Can I get an update?
You better be careful. You're going to be playing that music loud against the wall, and somebody's going to come knocking on your door, and you're going to think it's Bill. It won't be Bill. So you better be careful.
I won't be careful. I can, yeah, it might be true. But it probably won't be anybody else because they might be up where I'm up. I don't need to.
I get people that love, they love music, and I just don't understand why you need to bring a big speaker, like a speaker, to the Lido deck where there's already music playing.
No, I would not. Yeah, I would not bring. Once again, I would not bring my Bluetooth speaker out of my cabin Lido deck because that would be rude.
You can could probably hear it without the speaker.
Yeah, probably can.
At a healthy level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it.
Well,
Think about it this way.
I need to play loud because I'm old. Not as old as Bill, but yeah.
You're in a small interior room, right? So the acoustics are gonna be, you're gonna hear it bouncing off the walls. So I don't think you need a speaker. Like you don't.
Yeah, that's one of my things. I'm thinking I have not purchased that yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be too busy having fun. I ain't gonna be worried about what Bill is sleeping. He'll be sleeping he'll be sleeping most of the day anyways. He needs to get his beauty sleep. You know how those old people are. Get out my lawn. Turn that thing down. Get off my lawn. You know how old men are cranky like that. Yeah, get out my lawn. Turn that thing down. You call that music.
Z, get out my face, Z.
Aren't you the same one? Z, you don't like having kids on the ship?
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Kids, get off my lawn.
How dare you kids have fun?
Thank you, Andrew.
Get off my lawn. What are you talking about?
You know who the cranky one is.
You don't know what kind of music you're playing. Come on, get out of here.
We all know who the cranky one is.
It ain't gonna be me. Shoot, I wake up at 6:45 just to eat breakfast.
And get your drinky.
Get my drinky. Yeah, it said opens at 7:00. I gotta be in line for that.
My goodness. You'll be back in bed by 12 noon.
No. I don't drink. I don't do no fireballs until nighttime. I'll be doing the rum punch. That's my favorite drink. Andrew, you like that drink, the fun fruit punch. I know you do.
Oh,
you like that? Yeah, the friendship.
Hey, Andrew, you like those rum punches at 6:45 a.m.? Oh boy, Andrew.
Probably in the younger days.
See, yeah, in the younger days. See, I'm trying to live my younger days now.
You're not as young as you used to be. So you gotta everything's you gotta pacing.
You're
everything.
I'm a pace
You know me, I can't do what I did when I was 21. Like I'd have to call in sick the next day. Like if I was drinking something for breakfast, if it was an alcoholic drink, it'd probably be an orange juice and vodka. That would be, it would probably be like one or two. But people have their what is that drink? The champagne with the orange juice or whatever. Mimosas. I mean, they drink that in the morning, so I guess a vodka orange juice is almost the same thing.
Well, yeah, vodka and orange juice. Yeah, it's called a screwdriver.
Yeah, a screwdriver. I like those.
Yeah. So Matthew, don't be surprised if you see me on the New Year's Eve cruise. Just gonna get you forewarned. You gonna say, "Is that Z on that? What's he doing here?" He probably won something big. But yes.
Yeah, I'm sure if he sees you on the ship, that's the first thing he'll be thinking about.
He gonna say, "Hey, wait. Z, I got a feeling in my back. My hair's coming out of my back. I feel the disturbance of the force." You never know. You never know.
Yeah, midnight lives almost keep us down the next day. You know what happened? I was watching your live, Bill, yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, I'll check my work schedule." I think you got off around like 12, 11. I don't remember. I looked at my work schedule, because I thought I was going in at 11. It said 7 in the morning. I was like, wow. God. Well, we had fun. That's fine. but
Gee,
Well, there's
So,
been many days like
basically,
that for me. Staying
Huh?
up late. There's been many days like that for me. Staying up late and then having to go to work or first thing in the morning.
mhm.
It makes for a miserable day at work.
I'm already not a morning person.
Right.
Yeah. You're not a morning person. But
I'm
yeah,
not.
so Andrew, when is this video coming out? It's been a week now, man.
Sometime
When's
this week.
it?
Z.
Sometime this week, probably Tuesday, probably Monday, because that's where my
Oh,
algorithm says. Or
That's next,
Sunday.
that's next week.
so next week.
Wait, what
Okay,
day?
wait. Today's Tuesday. Well,
Oh
today's
my god!
Andrew.
I should have had it
today's
out.
Tuesday.
My video editor is. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's.
Well, I tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the video editor has 2 jobs, man. You only have one. Actually, Jennifer has 3 jobs. She has 2 regular jobs, and then she has the job of being a mother. That's a full-time job. So she has 3 full-time jobs. You only have one. Come on, man.
I'm a full-time dad.
Somehow he doesn't count that, Andrew. Somehow being
Yeah.
a dad isn't a job.
Yes.
That's like how they don't count
Thank you.
Father's Day, I guess. They can't
Yeah,
all
you.
know Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, but oh, here comes Father's Day. Forgot about that.
You know, they make more money on Mother's Day than they do on Father's Day. Trust me. All my friends are the fathers, and they're doing the last. They don't get a lot of stuff like Mother's Day does because you know what they're gonna say. Well, Mother's Day is more important because I had the baby for 9 months. They'll put that jazz on you.
Yeah.
So
No, well, you know, I'm
you dig yourself. Andrew, you gotta stop. You dig yourself in the hole right now.
no, I mean, I joke about it, but I don't really care. Like, I don't even celebrate my birthday anymore. I just, I celebrate life. Like,
Right.
It's another day. I enjoy being a dad, so it should be an everyday thing. We should all celebrate, every day. So
Yeah, every day to be single. Yes. I mean, this is the Valentine's Day is the worst day for a single person.
why? You
Yeah.
don't have to buy anything for anybody.
Yeah.
Andrew, never take relationship advice from single people. never.
There's a reason.
Well, so I guess we can't listen to you either. You're single.
I'm not giving any advice. I'm not saying Valentine's Day is the worst day ever. I don't know what kind of day you had today. It wasn't the worst day for me.
I had a great day. I went to go see my doctor. I haven't seen in a couple of months since.
Oh, right. You did have a great day. You went to your doctor and
Got some good news. Got some good news. No, I didn't get to do that. I was going to ask for that, but
you had a great day.
I did not ask that yet. I'm not going to ask her because
No,
so
don't.
there's no guys on the panel. So yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. Jennifer, plug your ears for a minute.
So Z,
Yes.
Did you say, today as a whole was a good day?
Oh, today was a good day for me. It was just say, yeah.
I bet it was.
Because I got the doctor's report. She said you're doing great. You lost 8 pounds. You did gain weight during the holidays. Your blood pressure is almost back to normal. And she said, keep up the good work. And I said, yes, ma'am. She's a little bit younger than me, but yes, ma'am.
Z may not be the best solution to the situation.
Have you at 50? Did you go get a colonoscopy?
Nope. It's not in my family. It's not in my family history.
Well, that's why they say 50. If it was in your family history, they would have had to do it at 40.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I have
you have to do it.
no.
Even if it's not.
You know, I have this doctor. I think I had her for about 3 years now. My old doctor, you know, she was just, you know, my other doctor I had a doctor before when I moved down here where I'm at, and basically she just gave me all kinds of drugs and stuff like that. So yeah,
Well, have you ever had a
So this-
prostate exam?
nope. I don't want. I don't want to
Does
be
your
embarrassed.
doctor have a medical license?
Yes, she does. She's good enough.
You're 56. No colonoscopy, no prostate exam, no
Nope.
nothing,
Nope.
huh?
Nope.
So when it happens, it just happens.
It just happens to say, "Hey, I lived a good life," and I have.
So why do you go to the doctor again?
Get weight scale. I'm motivated ever to get on that cruise.
So what tests did they run?
As far it's just a regular checkup.
Okay. What tests did they do?
As far as what? The regular exam?
Yes, regular exam. What did they test you for today?
Check my pulse, check my blood pressure. She looks at the blood pressure. She wants to. There's no blood work. I haven't done blood work in probably about
No
6 months. About 6 months, yeah.
Time out. You went to the doctor.
It's a
and they
regular
took your blood
checkup.
pressure and test and did your weight.
Blood pressure. Listen to my heart. Ask questions. What kind of medicine I'm taking? They got all the information. They said, "Do you want to increase or decrease my medication?" And then she
They're
was
asking you
saying, "Yeah." See, we don't have the kind of doctors out there in Detroit. The one that
You know, you
put
don't. We
fingers
don't.
up the
We don't
butt.
have doctors down there.
We don't have doctors that
That's
say.
true.
We don't have doctors out here to say, "Hey, I didn't put my finger up your butt."
See, it's called a prostate exam. My
I don't
goodness.
want.
It's
I don't want-
called blood work to find out if. Okay.
I had blood work done 6 months ago.
See, things.
You don't have a blood work every time you go see a doctor, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're a little bit older than me. That's right. I forgot. You're older. You're like 10,
That's what
5,
it is.
10 years
That's what
older
it is.
than me.
I'm older. That's what it is.
And you probably have a history. You probably family history probably had prostate cancer or something like that.
No history. See,
Everybody's
at 50,
supposed to get.
it's recommended to get a
Every male
colonoscopy.
is supposed to get it at 40 or something. That's what.
Well,
That's what.
God bless you. God bless you and your doctors. God bless you. I mean, you
Yes.
can just stay at home and take your own weight. You can do that at home.
Well, I don't have no weight scale.
You're gonna go
I don't have a weight.
That's good.
Huh?
Okay, well, I'm going to the
I don't have
doctor
a
and
weight
get weighed.
scale. Huh? You know, I'm trying to take care of. I'm trying to make Matthew laugh. I mean, Andrew laugh. Oh, okay, at the water.
Good
I'm
luck,
trying to make
sir.
him laugh.
Good luck.
I'm like, appreciate it. So
how
just trying to make
okay,
Matthew laugh
okay,
because
I do have another question.
yes,
How do they determine what medications to put you on with no test? What medication are they giving you without giving you tests to find out you need it?
one for high blood pressure, the other one for asthma, and that's basically what I take now. It's for high blood pressure and asthma. Otherwise, that's basically what I'm taking. My other doctor was giving me all kinds of stuff. Made me more fatter than I was. Yeah.
Does the other doctor give you blood work and things like that?
My doctor, my regular doctor do blood work, but not every time I go in there. Every couple of months.
So how do they know? How do they know if things change with your blood work if they don't give you blood work?
The last time I did blood work was when I went and I think it was almost 39 days ago. That's in the ER. That's when I did my blood work. They said everything's all good. So that was like almost 40 days ago.
Don't every time you go to like your physician, you get your finger
No,
for blood work?
No.
No.
That's what we're talking about.
No.
Andrew. He gets weighed and gets
No.
blood pressure taken.
That's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what physicals are. That's
it's not a physical. It's just a checkup. There's a difference between a physical and the checkup. They wanted to have me to have the checkup after I got out of the hospital. So that was the
okay.
proper. Yeah.
Hey, Jaden.
And basically, yeah, they took some blood. They did blood work in the ER. They say everything's all good. They wanted basically. I was worried about if I was going to catch COVID. That's the one main concern that I had.
If you're gonna catch COVID, okay, we're gonna change the subject.
Because when I went,
You were worried if you're gonna catch COVID. What the what?
well,
Questions in the chat.
Okay.
Questions in the chat.
We're going back to cruising.
Did they give you a special
They
sales
did.
card?
They gave me a white card and it had 25 cruise, 25 miles. 25 miles.
He's so frustrated. He can't even talk.
Yeah, I'm not frustrated.
Got it.
I'm trying to think what was on the card, what they sent me. I think it was 25. And what they did was you got like whatever you pay for the cruise, you got like 20, like that was the 25th. So I got 25% of whatever I paid for the cruise in on board credit.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So at the end of this year, I'll have 45 cruises on Carnival. When I reach 50, I don't know if they give me a new card or not. They'll probably give me a special card, but then I get 50% of what I pay for the cruise in onboard credit.
That sounds like a good. That's good. That's good. Are you gold or platinum? I think
I
you're
am
platinum.
diamond.
Oh, excuse me. You're a diamond.
Yeah.
You're a diamond because you're 85 years old. Yes, I'm sorry.
I haven't been gold since I was your age.
Feels like I don't talk to anybody
My goodness.
under platinum.
You people bother me.
La-di-da.
I mean, and nothing worse than people going faster to the fun, buying faster to the fun. You're getting in my. You guys are getting in my way.
I don't know how you say that because you still get on before us.
I do.
You go on straight after you.
I honestly, Andrew, I don't think much about it. I couldn't care less. I do like getting on the ship early, but that's just because I don't like getting going to the buffets before they get picked over.
Yeah. Earlier today, I was like,
You need to get on there early because it takes a little longer to get up there.
I know the man with the scooter ain't talking. I know that. I know that ain't. I know that's not happening right now. I know we didn't go there.
I go there. Yeah, so go ahead and go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. See, I'm able to walk onto the cruise ship.
thank you, Dayton. Be sure to like and subscribe to these kind folks over here too as well. You got Warm Strong Adventures, and then you have the Z Show Cruise Fun. It's always fun.
It's always fun. It's always comedy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's always comedy.
So, I was talking to Jenna earlier. I'll get to this in a second. I was talking to Jenna earlier. I was like, "Hey, did you know, after we get all these Carnival cruises done, I'll be platinum." And she just laughed and she was like, "Oh, I don't talk to gold cards." I'm like,
That's funny. I mean, it really, the only thing changes is, and I will,
Yeah.
was it Miami? Miami. It was nice because they sit you in like a different section, and then they call you up to go up to board the ship, and then they take you like through your own private like entrance, like through the like X-ray machine. What's the security? So it was nice. Yeah, I mean, I appreciated it, but it's not really a whole lot of benefits.
Oh man, water.
So we get faster to the fun, so we can drop everything off to the room to get Chloe set up. If it's just us, we try to do faster to the fun. If it's just us three, but if it's like if just mom is coming.
No, and again, I understand. If I'm going to be on a cruise, I like to get there as early as possible anyway. So
Yeah.
I would probably pay for faster to the fun.
Mm-hmm. So Andrew, Bill won't tell me what hotel he's staying in.
Well, that's his business. Like he doesn't.
Well, first of all, I don't even know yet.
Yeah.
You don't have to know everything that's going on in his life. He can be private. He can enjoy himself.
You know, those old people, they want to keep quiet. Get out of my room.
No, I mean, I it's not old folk. It's it's me too. I like to fly under the radar. That's cool. Yeah, diamonds are the gods among us on cruises.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, I think Royal Caribbean, I think they treat their diamonds better. They have get 4 drinks a day or something like that, coupons. Only thing, there's a couple things nice. They do a like a brunch, like it's like from the steakhouse usually, and it's a nice little brunch that they give us. You get free drinks, and then they have the diamond and platinum party where they get free drinks and cocktail. I mean, Derbs.
Derbs.
And you get free laundry.
I always forget to get my free drink on the 5th day.
It's weird how they
always.
It's weird how they a coupon, but it has to be used like the only place it can't be used any place on the ship. It's used like at brunch on a sea day. It's something weird.
Yes, I love the sea brunch. So Andrew, how'd you like the sea day brunch on the Vista? Was it pretty cool? I'm trying to figure out what the dining room. What dining room area were you at? Did you do the sea day brunch?
We did it one time. We did main dining one time too. We just I can't speak of it at the moment.
Right. See, now you're learning. Now you're learning.
He's learning. He's learning from the elder, more experienced diamond player. You know, those diamond players.
If you ever listen to me, Zeke,
those diamond players are senior citizens. Yes.
You'd learn a lot if you listen.
Oh, learn the wise wisdom of Bill. Let me see. Go to bed early, sleep all day.
Here you go.
Don't dance. Stay on the wall at a nightclub. Don't do karaoke. I'm listening to you, wise man. Wise man.
You should. I'm telling you, you should.
On the other hand, I'm here to have fun.
You're wrong.
I subbed to you as well, Jaden. Yeah, I made sure you're at looks like you're at 40 subscribers.
Oh yeah. So yes, go ahead and subscribe. We will check your channel out and go check your channel out, yeah, and we'll look at the videos. We'll add the comments. I'll try to do that as best as I can. check the early subscribers, see what they're doing. Like I did today. I looked at some people that did that bloggers cruise. I also went to see the one of the tours of the Carnival Celebration. Looks exciting. So I'm trying to get the heads up when I get on the Jubilee to know where to go.
Just follow me. I'll take. I'm a diamond. I'll take you around. Follow me.
If I follow you, I might get lost.
Nah, I've been on the Mardi Gras a couple times. Celebration. I'll take you. I'll tell you where everything's at. I'll tell you where all the hot spots are.
That means I gotta wait for him to wake up.
Or you can go get lost.
I'll get lost and have more fun.
There you go. Well, you have it.
That's why I did the tour. That's why I watched the tours. I see. Okay, here's where the main bar is going to be at, and then off the upper decks is going to be where most of the restaurants. They got 2 main dining areas, I think. Looking at that, I won't get lost. I probably won't. If I get lost, I get lost. I'll find a new experience. Get my video camera looking and say, hey, I might be lost, but here's a new series of this brand new Carnival ship. And I'm gonna put it out there and say, hey, Andrew. You know what? I can't wait for the what kind of restaurants they're gonna have. Right now they're gonna have the steakhouse there.
Did you do that, Andrew?
What, turned to like mute them? No, I didn't do that.
Oh,
I thought there was something wrong with my speakers because you kind of got a little low, Z.
Big fella's looking out for us.
Yeah, let me go ahead and check it. Bill, are you here? Oh, Bill, you turning down the volume? Oh, Bill, are you doing that? Oh, Bill, you doing that? Oh, yes, you are doing that, Bill. Oh, okay. Anyway,
what?
Did you check out Bill's work ethic?
No, I don't check his work ethic.
And then he was on first thing this morning. He never sleeps. On the grind.
On the grind.
Yeah, I keep an eye on him, see what he's doing.
Oh, I know you do.
I know, yeah, he knows I do. Sometimes I'll say a word, I'm going to see how far he's going to go. And
I feel like somebody's watching me.
Yes.
Who could it be now?
Who can it be now? See, here's the thing. He said he's going to play the... Oh yeah, he doesn't have his toys. So he can't play. Did you hear, Andrew, that he has a toy for me when I ever come in to his chat? He has a special saying. You didn't tell Matthew, Andrew, that, did you?
No, I don't tell everything.
Breaking news.
When he comes to my channel, he can see it. I don't give all my goodies away.
No, I'm saying when I come to your chat, you got a special phrase you always say. You got to record it.
What?
Well, let me rephrase your memory. I know you get a little bit. There is a saying, if I go into Bill's chat, he says, how you doing, neighbor? And he has to record it on his thing he doesn't use StreamYard. He uses that the other streaming software where all his toys are, when he's clapping.
Oh, his sound effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toys.
Yeah, he has very special sound effects when I get into when he's on. So
why you spilling the tea on Bill?
No, I'm not saying that. He said he had a special. He said he has a special intro every time I come into his thing.
He's not saying that as he's saying it.
He's not saying that as I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
Liquor.
No liquor. Yes.
Liquor, not liquor.
I thought you said liquor. I said, what? No, why are you talking about liquor? I like that. Sometimes He knows I'm joking. These are jokes, Bill. You got these are jokes, and basically, he said, "Oh boy." Andrew, no, I won't say that one. I'll keep that one for later. But yes,
keep that in the pocket.
I'll keep that in the pocket just in case. So, let me ask you this, Andrew. During your cruise, you probably, oh man, the one that made me laugh so hard. Jennifer's watching me. You and Chloe were sleeping on the cruise. Jennifer's watching me, and that's when Bill found out that you asked Jennifer. Jennifer was trying not to laugh to wake you guys up. It's when Ocean says the cabin number where he's staying at, and the cabin number where I was staying at.
Mm.
And I can, if you want to. Yeah, it's shocking. Jennifer saw that. Jennifer was trying not to laugh out loud because she didn't want to wake you or Chloe up. But that was frightful.
She couldn't believe how lucky I was.
She's kind of loud when she laughs.
Yeah.
Get that laugh. That's
Oh, she just let it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then
that's what you found best about our cruise, really?
That's what it says. And the only thing that I always laugh every time I said, he always said, "It's a conspiracy." The way Bill says,
I still think Bruce had a little something to do with it. I can't prove it, but I think he had a little something to do with it. I can't prove it.
It's a combination of ocean and island time. It's a conspiracy.
I mean, if Bruce did it, I didn't know he had it in him.
No, I mean, again, I'm 95% sure that he didn't have anything to do with it.
But that 5%, you're right.
But I did play lottery. I did play the lottery after that day. It's like I'm this lucky. I got to play the lottery.
It's a conspiracy. Jennifer told me, I was just trying to not out laugh because I didn't want to wake you and Chloe. I think it was right around 20, 30 minutes. Bruce could not stop laughing for some reason.
Bruce was in tears.
I said, Bruce, you need to breathe.
He was in tears.
I bet.
Man, who would have thought? Who would have thought in a million years? Because Bill booked the cruise a month before I did. What are the odds? I think the odds would have been better if it was only on the 5th floor, but what are the odds of him being my neighbor? Out of how many floors? I mean, how many rooms? There are more than 1,000 rooms on that ship. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what? I have not heard a word from Island Time. Derek has not said a word about it. I tried to message him and say, "Hey, man, I haven't heard." Because really, I did not know the cabin number. Five something. I actually did not know it, and then Bruce.
Z, you going under a tunnel or what?
Sorry, I got a bad habit. I always put my finger next to the microphone. This is the backup phone because the other one died.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so thank you, Bruce, for the early Christmas present.
Poor Bruce.
Bruce is just, yeah. Poor Bruce. You better say poor
I'm not
Bill.
totally letting him off the hook yet.
Yeah. So, Andrew, did everybody tell you I always started packing?
You started packing.
Yes.
You know what? I started packing my stuff for my cruise in 80 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's cruise shirts that I wear specifically for the cruise. So,
See, I'm making my list and checking it twice.
you're gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
Well, I'm gonna be naughty and nice at the same time. I'm gonna be naughty and nice at the same time. But yes, naughty and nice at the same time. I think, especially because you're gonna have college bowls going on. You're gonna have maybe some. I know the NFL games will be on Sunday, so basically I'll be at the sports bar, obviously, and then they got some Christmas Eve bowl games, and then there's Christmas Day basketball games, and then after Christmas it's more bowl games. So there's gonna be a lot of sports going on, and hopefully we can start doing some sports betting on the cruise. They said they're going to try to do it. Hopefully they can do that. That will be very, very interesting and very, very fun at the same time.
You going to church service with me on Christmas Day on cruise ship?
No. I'm going to do I'm doing Bedside Baptist Church. I'm doing Bedside Baptist Church. I am the choir, I'm the preacher, and I'm the audience at the same time.
You don't want to go to church service on a cruise ship for Christmas Day?
No. There's no Baptist church on there. There's no Baptist preachers on there. I think I don't know what.
They'll have a non-denominational.
Oh no. No, I don't need no what do you call it? What do you call those crazy folks when they're yelling and screaming and jumping up and down and putting their hands up in the air and waving like no, it's not Baptist. That's a black church you're talking about. I don't go to no black church. I do not go to a black church because the black church will last for like 3 or 4 hours. No, I do not.
Oh no! 3 or 4 hours in church. Oh no!
Oh, no.
You need a quick saving, huh? The quick.
I need on the time. Hey, Baptist church, we like to eat.
I've seen those on TV. Those ones are the best ones. I'm not even lying.
Oh yeah, like the preacher will start preaching, and then it's like it reminds me of the movie The Blues Brothers. Ever seen The Blues Brothers?
Yeah.
When James Brown started preaching, and then it goes out to a song. The song lasts more than its service. That's the best part of the movie I like.
Have you ever been to a black church, you think?
Yes, I have. And it was the worst experience of my life.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Don't say things like that.
No, because I'm hungry. I mean,
because what?
Hungry.
You're hungry.
When you go to church, and you hear your stomach saying to you, "It's time to eat."
What religion was what kind
It was a independent Baptist church. 99% was black, I think.
So it was a Baptist church.
It was a black Baptist church. There's a difference.
Black and white Baptists are different.
No, it was. How can I say it? It was like an Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson kind of church. You know,
was
when the
was it
preacher.
Baptist? Was it Catholic? Was it God of?
Well, they
God
call
of Christ?
themselves. They call themselves a Baptist church. You know, it's one of those when the preacher is preaching and then you hear the organ following him. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, church. I mean, again, I call that church kind of sort of because I go to a Lutheran church, and we have an organ player and a choir and.
Yeah, does he do that when the preacher is speaking?
Does what?
Play with the tunes while he's preaching.
I've heard them do it like when towards the end, and then making a point.
No, I'm talking about in the middle.
And then, yeah. Let me get this straight. That's what you don't like about the church.
I just see the church I go to now is a guy. He has ADD, and he's a friend of mine that I like. I like him a lot. I knew him for like 30 years. He's not one of those preachers that you say you're going to hell. You need to repent. You need to give it to the offering so I can have my Mercedes and fly my jets. You need to contribute to the church so I can fly private jets.
So you didn't have any. You didn't give a donation at the church.
I don't give him 10%.
So he still takes donations then, right?
No, I did not say that. I say there's some Baptist street. I won't say who. They call Reverend Al Sharpton. He's not a reverend. He's a race pimp.
Okay, we're not talking. Okay, but we're kind of talking about.
Now you know Al Sharpton.
You're naming him. We can go through Tammy Faye and all of them. I mean, we can go through all.
Yeah, those are crooks too. Yes, they are crooks. But
I know that.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
But I'm talking about the religion. Okay.
Yeah, see,
cruising. Hey, Andrew, when's your next cruise?
My next cruise
is in 80 days on the Dream. We're going to the same itinerary we were last time when we were on the Dream, which is Key West, Nassau, Freeport, and I think that's it.
What do you do in Key West?
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
I'll do anything.
Please do.
Dan was like hyping me up about the southernmost point, and I was just like, "There's a line for this."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was like, Jen, we live in an area that literally has that same thing, like posted up on the side of a building. I don't know. I don't get the hype.
I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah, I have not been to the Eastern Caribbean. I haven't been.
Yeah, we're gonna be. We'll be there the week the Newport area opens in Nassau. So I'm gonna get some content for that.
Get it out as fast as you can too. So before
get on that hype train.
Other people. Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
See, again, I don't do much. I walk down to that point, walk to a restaurant, Sloppy Joe's or something like that. Get a bite to eat, and I do, and it's like, why do I get off the ship here at Key West?
Two Friends was really good. The restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, my boss says it's time to go to bed.
All right.
Oh, boss lady.
Yeah.
Well, tell the boss lady you're fired.
No. What's that phrase?
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, all that jazz.
All that jazz. Well, all that jazz.
Hey.
Or hear me out. You can take advice from Z.
I did not say that.
I like.
I did not say that. I did not say any advice. I'm not in control here. We always know. We always know Jennifer is the boss of the family. We always knew that.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure I wake up in the morning. You know.
Yeah, breaking news. Andrew is found in this truck.
And take advice from Z, and in 30 years, that could be you.
Well, I have not been married or have a serious girlfriend, so he can't be me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he takes advice from you, he wouldn't be married and he wouldn't have a girlfriend.
I did not say anything wrong with that, did I? I knew Jennifer was the boss of the lady when I first met them.
There are partnerships. She's not the boss. They're a partnership.
Well, Andrew said, you just heard what he said. The boss lady told me I need to go to bed.
Yeah, yes.
I did say that.
You're right.
But
you
she knows
did.
what I means. What I mean.
Well, again, it's yes. I mean, again, I know what he means. It's like saying the better half and all this other stuff. You take it serious.
Yeah, you take it like I'm saying my old ball and chain.
Right. I mean, you take it serious. Like,
I did not say that.
Jennifer's running,
I
running
did
the
not.
show.
Jennifer, I did not say that. I did not say the ball and chain. I did not. Yep. Like this, right here, nothing, no good.
You okay with that, buddy? You okay?
Me?
All right.
I just say. I'm just saying. I did not say ball and chain. I did not say ball and chain. So that's all I'm saying. And besides, Andrew's getting you some viewers, some hours, so your channel can grow. Congratulations! You've been on for 2 hours 48 minutes. You got some people in here. He's helping the channel.
There's
you.
There's literally nobody in here.
Yeah, it's just,
Hey,
me.
you're still getting hours. You get hours from me, and you get hours from Bill. So hey.
we were at around 20. We were at around 20 at one point. For a while.
You were doing real well.
And then I was slacking, looking at the chat and not looking at the screen, and being respectful of others and stuff like that because I was trying to read.
Why?
But I know you guys got to go to bed. But it is hard. It is hard keeping up with the chat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes, it is 12 o'clock anyway.
But up next is Bill's live coming through.
Well, if Bill is doing his live, I might have to do my live. I won't get as many people as Bill does, but
hey,
I need to get some points too. Yeah.
See, you know what's popping up right now?
What's that?
If you write in the title banana.
Banana.
Yeah, just write in the title banana live.
Why? So what's that mean? I don't know. You're talking to an old man. I don't know what banana live title. What is that? What's that on the title? On the title, Jennifer, you need to help me. What is he talking about? Bananas. Oh, I can't see what she's saying.
All I see is your forehead. I don't know what
I was trying to figure out why he's saying put bananas on the title.
See what happens.
I apologize.
Get some viewers.
You might get some wrong viewers now. I don't know about that. All right. Well, it was nice having you both.
It was a pleasure.
Jennifer,
good night, Jennifer.
Have a good night.
Anybody else left in the chat? Good night.
Good night.
Z, good night.
Bill Z is live. Up next.
Good morning. It is morning time.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Later.